It's noon. Today we're gonna do a different haul. It's Monday, and usually like I'll go into a Dollar Tree on Monday, but for some reason today I was like, you know what? It might not be a good strategy to go in today. I feel like this past weekend, there was probably a lot of people out shopping, and I just feel like the store is probably gonna be bare bones. So I'm gonna give it a couple days, and I decided, you know what, we haven't done another haul on this channel in a hot minute, so we're gonna do a Walmart haul. Also, I've got on like my fisherman jacket. It's giving an I know what you did last summer, but I really like it. I thrifted it, and it's also freezing in Dallas today. Loki's right here, but here he is. Look how cute. Let me show you that damage that was done. I actually knew that there were a lot of new spring releases, and that's actually what's been drawing me really to want to go into Walmart. I have heard they've been dropping so many good things lately. And I've been seeing some like purses too. And this was like months ago. So I was actually shocked when I walked into my Walmart and I found the purse. So let me show you the one I'm talking about. I don't know if you've seen this around. They also have this in like the sweetest blue color, but it's like, and it has this nice material. I feel like this would be a perfect beach bag, actually. Also like going to the lake, like boating day kind of bag. Like what order do I want to go? Let's actually do like clothing and accessories like that. I also got another purse. This one's also adorable. They come in multiple colors. These little mini purses. I don't want to say they are Longchamp dupes, but it's kind of giving it a little. So again, I don't want to quite call it that, but the size of it, the way that these kind of like come out is just like Longchamp. They're just kind of like missing that detail right here. So they do have it in like a beige with a black handle. They have an all black. Shocking, I didn't get that one. And they have, I think they had a yellow one. The yellow one's really sweet. It has like a white handle, I think, and a yellow body. But the red really drew me. I've been into red a lot as an accessory, and I thought, you know what? I have a ton of small black bags. Let me add red. And if you're not part of the membership, if you want to subscribe, we did a Old Navy shop with me, my mom, and Micah, and then I did a haul, and then I put everything away in my newly done closet. And then I also did a closet full makeover on my membership, so just FYI on that. And I got a cute red jelly bag from Old Navy. That's the point of my story here. But yeah, look, you can either carry it like this, and it does come with the crossbody, which I do want that part. Oh, this like clips in right here. Yeah. And I've just really been loving the red accessories, I think. So just a cute little bag. And also they had a bunch of purse charms. Actually, I watched this girl on TikTok, and she had the yellow bag of it, and she had like really cute little charms hanging off of it. And Walmart had so many charm options, but I couldn't quite find one that I thought was the most me. So I didn't just want to get anything, if that makes sense. But they had a lot of really great options. As cold as it is, I should have made a cup of coffee. I don't know why I did that. Okay, the next accessory, or like, you know, clothing, whatever, apparel, purses. I got this little 2-piece set. I don't know if this is gonna be a return. Let me know like what your thoughts are about it. Obviously, when you look at it, you can tell it's like, you know, juniors. You know, you've got these wide leg sweatpants, kind of like a cargo style with the pockets on the side. Comes with this little like sort of ribbed but not little tank, and it comes in black and it comes in blue. So those were the 3 colors that I found. I don't know if there's a 4th option. I actually decided on gray instead of black. Shocking yet again. Now it kind of makes me think I should have got the black. But what I was kind of envisioning with this was like just taking Loki for walks or just like puttering around the house. Anyways, I liked that little combo. And then I have been hearing a lot about Walmart tennis shoes. A lot. And I am just now finding out about it though. So I feel like I'm sort of late to the game, and the ones that I've been seeing are like sold out online. But then in the store I found these and I was like, now I am your tennis shoe girl. I don't want to say that I'm like the end all of opinions on this, but I love me some tennis shoes. And I can tell you that these remind me so much of New Balances. So they remind me of the 530s. These are the 530s. And just in terms of like shape and just the way that look at the bottom. That's a dupe if I've ever seen one. So I would, dare I say, run to Walmart. These were 25 bucks. Y'all, still, these New Balance 530s, brand new, are like $114 to $25. Plus, what I will say about these Avias, this color combo is so freaking good. And usually anything that's like a neutral or brown just flies off the shelf so fast. And the reason for that obviously is because it goes with so much. But like, look how good it would have gone with this outfit today. Honestly, these shoes are probably my favorite thing in this entire haul, but still somehow this haul gets better. Okay, then in the same aisle as those purses, I found this puffer vest. And I know we're kind of like obviously gonna be going, we're in spring, we're gonna be going into summer in a couple months, but it's actually like 50 degrees with a low of 30. It's freezing today. So I feel like I will still get a chance to wear this. What I really loved about this puffer vest is the white zipper. I don't know why, but I thought this was such a unique piece, and finding green or neutral colors in the right shade, I feel like is so difficult. I've talked about this. Like when I showed y'all like my Quince haul, Quince has like the best navies and the best greens. And I'm just like super picky about my shades of greens and blues. So I was shocked to find this. And something about this, again, the white zipper really drew me in. There's also pockets here in the front. You see the little, you can't even tell. I love that feature. I think that the white zipper kind of, I don't know why I want to say like Ralph Lauren, maybe Tommy Hilfiger, maybe Eddie Bauer on some level. I don't really know. LL Bean. It's just, it's giving that to me. Okay, now let me show you guys some other great things. Of course, I got some food as well, and I got some junk journaling items. So this was just something I needed for the house because I ran out. My Folgers breakfast blend. Okay, let's do some more food. I've never gotten these a day in my life, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. I saw a girl who, she'd like created a junk binder, and if you're part of the membership, then you got to see me do my junk binder. I don't know if that was tier 1 or tier 2. So tier 2, you get 2 videos a week. Tier 1, you get 1 video every single week for the price. It's linked down below. Do what you want. You don't have to do it. CraftyGirl will always be free to you. But I was setting up my junk binders, and the girl that I watched do it, she had these. Like, she cuts up like her food boxes and all the things, and she organizes them into colors, and I really liked that, so I did the same thing. But then I saw her cutting this box, and I was like, those boxes are actually really cute. So I did get it for junk journaling. However, I am a peanut butter and jelly girl, and I was like, you know what? Well, let me give these a try. Are these good? Do you guys like them? So I did strawberry jam and peanut butter and grape. They also have like a chocolate, which I didn't go for. I wanted to first see if I was even gonna like these, but my niece and nephew are coming in from Canada, so I can use these as snacks for them too this weekend to keep the packaging for junk journaling. I am sure to some of you I sound positively Looney Tune. That's okay, darling. That's okay, because I love my rubbish, okay? I picked up, oh, actually, let's stay on the jam and the jellies. Look at these sprinkles that I found. What? I'm guessing it tastes like Smucker's, and I've really been wanting to bake, so hopefully I'm gonna make some like cupcakes or a cake soon, and I thought these would be really cute, and then once it's empty, I'm gonna keep the little jars in my craft room because I think the jars are probably the most adorable thing. I'll insert a clip here. I also found Jiffy, like peanut butter. They have sprinkles too, but I was like, I did want it for the jars, but I was like, I just think that food would go to waste because I don't know if I would like those peanut butter sprinkles. So I didn't get them, but you never know. I might go back and get them. So then I found the Rice Krispie Treats Peeps. I did get this for the packaging. I'm gonna cut this apart and use it for junk drilling, but I will be eating these Peeps because I also love Rice Krispie Treats. So it's like, it's a 2-in-1 for me. Also, I'm thinking, I might try to put a Peep in my coffee. I think that would actually taste pretty damn good. So I'm gonna attempt that. Then this was another restock for me, these semi-sweet chocolate chips. I actually love chocolate chips in my, like my morning yogurt bowls. It's changed the game. Like I just love chocolate. I'll show you why. Okay, so I have this granola. And if you've been with me a long time, you've probably seen these in my hauls. This Love Crunch is my absolute favorite. And this is the granola I use in my yogurt bowls. And they have little chocolate pieces in there. It's dark chocolate and red berries. And so anyways, the chocolate part was always my favorite. And then, but I could never get like enough of it. And so I was like, wait, I'm so dumb. Why don't I just keep adding more chocolate? So I just got like the semi-sweet. Obviously these are not dark chocolate, and dark is healthier than this, but here we are, okay? So that was a restock. Then I picked up these. I was kind of expecting to find these at Dollar Tree. If they're at Dollar Tree, let me know. But these are the spring edition, and I will junk journal with the packaging, but it's the popping candies. So, but yeah, I love collecting like the holiday candy boxes, if that makes sense, because you know they're never gonna come back. So I got them because they're spring. And my favorite find of all, so if you're junk journaling, I fear you're probably gonna get up and run to Walmart. Actually, after Walmart, I went to TJ Maxx. I saw this at TJ Maxx too. But look at Tony's chocolates in the little egg carton. This is the most vintage thing I've ever seen, and I adore it. And now I'm mad I didn't get a second one because I want to eat one. Now, the one at TJ Maxx was like $4.99. So I'm curious, where's my receipt? I'm curious how much these were at Walmart. Do you have a second while I go through my receipt? Oh, this was $6.96 at Walmart, so it was cheaper at TJ Maxx. What? But yeah, anyways, how adorable is this? I will use this for junk journaling, but my plan is to obviously eat the chocolates, but keep the packaging. I want to keep this, and I want to keep the little egg cartons. I feel like the egg carton would be cute to keep like little trinkets in. So that's my plan there. Okay, we're not done. I have a ton more stuff. I picked up Lisa Frank. I picked up this little color and trace. And what's interesting is it has like the little, yeah, you can trace. So not only can you color, but you can also like trace, as it said. I'm like, that's actually so smart. Like, what? But anyways, had to get me, anytime I see Lisa Frank, I'm collecting it, and I have a bin in my craft room for Lisa Frank so that when I get to making a Lisa Frank junk journal, I'm gonna have, you know, all the things. Then I picked up some makeup and things. So Native is my favorite deodorant, but I've been like getting like caramel or things that smell like vanilla. And while I love those scents, I feel like I do want to go back to that good old like secret deodorant powder smell. And so Native does have a powder in cotton. And so I was like, yeah, yes. I don't know why. Like, I think it is fun to have like different scents, but I do think under my armpits, I think I want to smell like this. So it's taken me a couple years to get to that. Then I picked up my favorite mascaras. I have not been on anything else in like 10 years. Genuinely, I think it's been like over 10 years. It is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I love this stuff. So I got black and I got brown. Brown is a really nice way to like do your makeup without it maybe like looking too harsh or severe. Like I'm wearing the black because I ran out of my brown, but I got brown. Then I also got a new butter bronzer by Physicians Formula. I went with a darker shade. So, but I just kind of felt like my bronzer was a little light. And also I'm hoping I'm gonna get like more tan this year. This is in Endless Summer. Then I picked up a new lip balm. I was like, why not? This is the Neutrogena Revitalizing Lip Balm in Soft Caramel. Let's put her on. There were other options, but obviously this was the color that I like. I do a lot of like nudes, browns, corals. I don't usually like live in the pink realm, but it's an interesting shape for a lip balm. I'll just say that. What is that? It's like a chunk of it came off. But I love lip balms. I love them. I definitely prefer it over a lipstick. So, and I'm trying not to like push in too hard. So I'm sure like it's obviously buildable as well. It's giving 90s. I'm here for it. I love a good brown. Then I got the NYX Butter Gloss. This is in the color Butterscotch. And then is that it for makeup? That's it for makeup. Then I found a brand new drop. I've never seen this ever. I definitely feel like this has to be new in the last couple of months. Maybe even weeks, I don't really know. But I found these Uno speed packs. I think they're add-on. Yeah, they're add-on pack. No, I'm probably gonna just junk journal. I should have gotten dupes because we're an Uno family. So I'm gonna have to like keep these in my game stash and I'll go back and buy me some more for junk journaling. Okay, so there's that. And then I got this book, but this could be a return because I might already have it. Because I bought like I actually bought my pack at TJ Maxx. They sell books now, y'all. It's absolutely crazy. But this was $14.24. And I do think it's probably cheaper at TJ Maxx if you find it. This is the Strawberry Patch Pancake House. So what I've heard about these books is that it's kind of like sweet little books, but with spice. With a little bit of spice, okay? So, and I love that. I'm like, that's actually so genius. You kind of give us that cute, you know, romantic, fun, charming, you know, towns, but they're spice. You know, it's not like too Hallmarky. Sometimes you need to level up, you know? Not quite 50 Shades of Grey, not quite Hallmark, but like, and definitely not Blue Aliens. Blue Aliens above 50 Shades of Grey. If y'all have not read Ruby Dixon, I blush. I look around like it's illegal. I'm reading, I'm like, thinking I'm about to be arrested, okay? And I'm like, oh, this ain't Kentucky. Blue Aliens above 50 Shades of Grey, but Hallmark sometimes is not enough, okay? Let me just face it. So anyways, this just looks really cute. There's that book. So again, it might be a return because I might have it in like that 4-pack that I bought. Then I did pick up flashcards. I got the 5 crowns. I thought I've bought this before. I actually think this could be a fun game to learn. Like, do you guys play this game? So I thought, yep, junk journaling. Then I got these, and I love that they are solid colors. These are my ideal flashcards because I work in color options or like color coding with junk journaling. And then I got these. So they're just like really fun, got pictures on them. And then I got a pack of the Monopoly Deal. I also really love these for junk journaling, but I been actually wanting to play this game. I have it, so there's a pack I have that I don't touch and don't junk journal with, so this one's strictly for junk journaling. But I really want to play this game. Like, look how cute the pink and purple cards are. I don't know, like, there's no way for me to honestly explain that to you, but I felt like my old self shopping through Walmart today, and the fact that I got these, it was these honestly, because these were in my cart first, and it just, like, I used to buy these all the time. You guys remember when I had my candle drawer in the house I shouldn't have sold? But these are wax melts, and I do think I picked some really good ones. I got caramel cheesecake cookies. Yeah, smells like, it smells like straight caramel. Woo! Love that. Then we've got lemon and mandarin. I need you to go to Walmart and smell this one. Don't eat these, don't eat them. But if I could eat this without any serious implications and a trip to the hospital, I probably would. Then I got Meyer lemon and basil. So this one is like lovely and fresh, and it's just gonna make the inside of your house smell like a spring meadow, you know, spring garden. This smells like a dessert, but in the best way. Then we have raspberry marshmallow. What an interesting combination to do. So bizarre, but it's literal perfection, and it might be my favorite. They also had like a strawberry mimosa, and I smell that one, and it smells like an alcoholic drink. But I didn't like it for that fact. So, but you might like it. So that 100% came out so wrong. I just meant like everyone has a different sense of smell. I'm not insinuating that you are all alcoholics. This is vanilla cookie crunch. And yeah, it's a vanilla cookie. That's it. That's all I can say. So these are my little wax melts, and that is my Walmart haul. I think my total was like $300. It is so crazy. She scanned like 2 things and it said $95 on the register, and I was like, boy, even 10 years ago, I would have still been at 30 bucks. $298.30 plus tax. Crazy. But that is my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm telling you. Oh, I also went in an 8.5. I'm an 8, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try an 8.5 for like when I run, because I do plan on running in these. So we'll see. Anyways, again, hope you guys enjoyed something different than Dollar Tree today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.